Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Tonight's game features two teams, each hungry for a win. Glad you could join us as the Ravens get set to take on the Raiders. Welcome to the game, everyone. Al Michaels here for EA Sports with my partner, John Madden. Everyone here ready for more exciting NFL action.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The Raiders have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Look at him down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kickoff, so let's go to the field for the start of the action. The kickoff team lines up. Nice kick and returnable. From the 2-yard line. This play will be the first of the game for the offense.
This is a good one to call.
Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on their own 28. Garner, the lone setback.
Give it all you got.
Drops back. A lot of room to work with. Much anticipated matchup. John is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Takes on one of the top defenses in the league.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one, Al. If this defensive line can get some penetration early, especially from the weak side, I think they're going to have a chance to get some sacks and hurry the passer. You can't let the quarterback set up back there, or this guy will just tear you apart.
Loss of about 1.
You should stop it with this play.
Baltimore lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Surveying the field with the pass. Gannon seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
Cross play to the left. 1-yard gain by the running back.
This is a good special teams play.
Leckler is looking for a good punt here. Lewis is back to receive this kick. This one goes out of bounds. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. Lewis gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Under pressure, looking for a receiver with the throw. The 40. Harris makes the tackle at the 49.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Man in motion. Hand it off. Good gain there and a 1st down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Guilford sets up. Throwing on 1st down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Thrown behind, but caught. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Lewis, the lone setback. Pressure, throwing, and he makes the grab. Clears the defender. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
They line up in the I formation. Dilfer with a man in motion. He'll get it again. Lewis didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
He sees something in the defense. Dilfer sends a man in motion. Lewis wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Drops back, pressure coming, gets rid of it.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're backed up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off. Touchdown, Ravens. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of them down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Dilfer gets set. Calling an audible now. Tosses it left. Great call there, and the 2-point conversion is good. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
You see the way those guys walked off the field, kind of had their heads down? The offense is just dominating them out there.
Good distance. From the 6-yard line. The Raiders will start this drive from the 26-yard line.
Try this ball here.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 26.
Bust his grill. Eagle left. Sideline to sideline.
They give it to the halfback. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
This is a good one to call.
Only one man in the backfield. Gain of 2.
25, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 32.
Stay guys. Here comes the heat. Here comes the heat. Hit the ball.
Still running. Look at that power. Pickup of about 5 that produces a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz, giving him the extra time he needed to find the hole.
Mad dog over. They got nothing. Bring the pain. Come on, partner.
Hand it off. And that's a gain of about 8.
This defense might work.
8 on the play.
2 yards to go. Ball on their own 44.
That's all you.
Gannon gets set. Closing in. Throwing. This pass is incomplete.
Number 52 on the coverage.
Not today.
Baltimore presses its secondary up to be better prepared to stop the run. get the call. Garner didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Leckler is back to punt. Lewis sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the punt. Into the end zone, touchback.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Gopher directing traffic. Hand off to the tailback. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
Don't forget that your fullback can catch passes too. Send them out in a pattern and see if he'll break free.
Lewis is the deep back. With the throw, behind, but caught. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Set. That's all you. Give it all you got.
At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Baltimore 8, Oakland 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Hilford sets up, calling an audible now. Handed off to the back. 4-yard gain there.
Go for the home run on this pass. Keep an eye out for those safeties lurking.
Oakland comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go. Come on. Drop back. Drop. Set.
Pressure. He surveys the field with the pass. This one falls incomplete.
Take a good look at the first down line. Then keep that spot in mind because you have to get there.
Set.
Man in motion.
Sideline to sideline. Hit him low. Take him out. Got motion. He got motion. He got motion.
Drops back. Gets the pass off with the catch. He has some. He saw the whole field, was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushers at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Set. Hut.
Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, it jarred that ball right out of there.
Set.
A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Set. Hut.
Pressure coming. He surveys the field. Rolling. Incomplete. Woodson was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass in a spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
Lewis, the deep back, under pressure, throws it right to him, breaking through. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
This is a good time to run a draw. They're going to be rushing hard for a sack. You should be able to slip right by him and head into the secondary.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
With the pass, nice adjustment. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
Only one man in the backfield. Guilford sees something in the defense. Taylor, the motion man. Lewis, look at that power. A lot of space in front of him. Touchdown, Ravens.
Now take a look at this. They've got a Shoutout. He was so strong and powerful, he just busted right through the tackle. And he kept going all the way to the end zone. That's a heck of a run.
The coach is telling them to go for the 2. Looks like he's calling an audible. Tosses it right. And it turns out to be a great decision as they convert for the 2. The whole offense got into a nice rhythm to put together that long drive for a touchdown.
When you're out there for as many plays as those guys were, you increase your chances of making a mistake. Penalty, turnover, blown play, whatever. But give them credit. They kept it together, and they walked away with a touchdown.
He decides not to return this one. Just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. The Raiders line up in the bunch formation.
On the 20-yard.
Closing in with the pass, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Call this defense here. You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds and make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Gannon sets up. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive, and the counter's designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Garner is the deep back, going to the air on first down. Slings it to the outside, and that brings up second down.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Hawkeye right. Sideline, D. Catch the ball, man. Get the ball.
Gannon sets up.
Get at him, D. Snake eyes.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it. He's on the run. Nice ball going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
Try this defense here.
The backs are lined up in an I. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Garner, gain of 2.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Ball at midfield. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Garner was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Pressure coming, stepping up. He surveys the field, and the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Lewis lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
This looks like a perfect time for the screen. Be patient. When you draw the defense in, then get the ball out there.
First pass play here on first down with the throw on the money. Lays into him with a stiff arm. Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
Sharp has been good on the ground, and it's his ability to break tackles that's helped him to this total. Guilford sets up. Using motion. They give it to the halfback. He has room. The 30.
When you're talking about taking your man out of the play, this is what you're talking about. You know, this is the kind of block that guys dream about. I mean, he just unloads on that guy.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Only one man in the backfield. Man in motion.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
He'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Here he goes. And he hits his target. Johnson did a nice job of bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it's stuck.
Only one man back. Looks like he's changing the play. Lewis barely gets enough. They fooled the defense with that one. It results in a first down. It's 1st and 10. And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Cowboy, bring that pain, baby. They got enough.
Under pressure, running. The pass ball's incomplete.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
Guilford sees something in the defense. Another run. Lost about a yard.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
Set. Fire up. Hit him low. Hit the ball. Yeah. Come on, gee up.
He hands it off. Just won't go there. What a stiffer. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up. Looks like he's headed to the sideline. Richardson lines up in the backfield for the punt. So 2 minutes left before halftime.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
Set.
Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. Not much of a return.
If there's no return, it's usually because the punter got plenty of air under the kick. I think the coach needs to look at how his team has done so far and decide if they can put a drive together with this much time left. If he doesn't think they can, he just doesn't want to risk anything, we'll probably see a few runs here.
The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give him an easy chance at getting points before halftime.
You got him. You got him. Set.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 8-yard
Again,
line.
with a man in motion.
Tiger up.
This one is handed off. He came bursting through the line for a big gain.
I'll tell you, that's a perfect example of how to run the ball from the fullback position. I really like his strength and determination. He really shows that he can do on runs like that. The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let him get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
Let's go. Come on.
Garner. The defender brings him down at the 15.
Time to call a special teams play.
Baltimore will call a timeout here. That's their first.
This is a good special teams play.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
Hand it off. They'll go with a hurry-up offense. Here they come, surveying the field. Incomplete. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
And he's lucky he was able to get rid of it, but he has to be careful. Passes like that can make for some easy interceptions.
7 defensive backs in on this one. Trying to take time off the clock with the lead. What do you think, John? Are we a little too conservative here?
But maybe you want to give the other team as little time as possible. They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. And they'll get ready to punt it away as we near the end of the half.
Get the ball.
Sharp in motion.
That's you. Come on, partner.
Closing in. He surveys the field. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. The Ravens come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs.
Fire out, Zed. You got him. You got him.
Throwing. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Baltimore 16. Oakland 0.
Oakland.
And we go back to the game. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Janikowski will be kicking off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Guilford gets set. Breaking through the 30. He has just gone over the century mark on the ground.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Holmes lines up behind his fullback in the eye. 4, maybe 5 yards on the counter.
Come on now, stick it to him here.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Calling an audible now. Holmes couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Guilford sees something in the defense. Holmes couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Woodson looks like he's ready for the return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They'll pass on first down. Pressure, throws it. This pass is incomplete. He just overthrew that one.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
Brigham comes in motion.
Snake eye. Get at him, D.
Gain of 2.
25 on the run. Gain of 2 on
And
the
they'll
play.
face a long third down here. Ball on their own 21. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Gannon sets up.
Hit him low.
Pressure coming with the pass. He hits his receiver to keep the drive alive on that catch by Brown.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. He'll go across the middle or get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the catch.
Gannon gets set. Brown, the motion man. Garner. Running back picks up about 7 yards.
A smart coach would call this play.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 37. Slings it over the middle. Nice adjustment. So they pick up a first down and a lot more. Good call there.
Get in there. Set. Bust his grill, D.
Tosses it right. Sheds the tackle. They had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off the tackler for the first.
Yeah, and as a back, that's exactly what you have to do. On each run, if you can break one tackle, it can lead to some good yardage.
Mad dog goes.
Only one man back. Man in motion.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Here come the heat. Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Slips the tackle. Pulls him over. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. They're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Bring the pain. Cowboy. Bulldog under.
Hand off to the tailback. Gain of about 1.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Baltimore comes out in a dime package.
Hook out right. Set. Mad dog go.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Right on time. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
So it's 1st and goal.
Set.
With the pass, picked off in the end zone. Couldn't be a better time to make that play.
And the thing is, anytime you get an interception, it is a big play. When you pick one off in the end zone, it's a heck of a big play.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the
Directing traffic.
Blue 16.
Gain of 2.
33 on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Oakland lines up in the 46.
Set. Blue
Guilford
16,
directing traffic.
25. Blue 74. Give it all you got.
Alexander got very good penetration there. He laid a good hit on him there for his 5th tackle of the game. Just no room to run on that play.
When defense comes out with that many guys up in the line of scrimmage, it's going to take a heck of a job from the offensive line to be able to open up any holes for the back.
With the throw, breaking through to the 20.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Set. Sideline to sideline.
Changing the play now.
Here comes the heat.
Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 2 left.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24. Calling an audible now. Breaks free. The 30. The 40. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Throw the screen to the halfback here. This play usually works well against a real aggressive defense.
They'll go from the I formation.
Set.
Guilford sends a man in motion. Hands off to the tailback. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 47.
Set.
They give it to the halfback. Lewis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
A 5-yard pickup on that one by the tailback.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
They're calling for the punter again, his 3rd kick tonight. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
The corners playing off a bit.
Set. Is that all you got?
Closing in with the throw. Great throw. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. So they have 1st and 10 here.
You got him. You got him. Bro. Sideline, D. Set. Get out now.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. Good play there to knock it down at the line.
If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get to his lane. And that's exactly what happened there.
Baltimore comes out in their nickel package.
Get at him. You got him. Give it all
Porter
you got.
in motion.
You got movement.
Pressure coming. Incomplete.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
It's 3rd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 28. Baltimore backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Throws it. Won't have to break stride.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
They got nothing.
Gannon sets up. Has room. It's a fumble. The Raiders recover it.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. He gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 40-yard line. pressure. Didn't get very far.
This is a guy who's willing to run with it anytime, on any down, in any situation. This time the defense was ready, and they got him before he could get very far.
Closing in. Steps up into the pocket. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
With the pass. Incomplete pass. That one goes off the receiver's hands, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you see players try to run before they catch it. Knowing that he had to get the first there, he probably was thinking about where he was going before he caught the ball. And maybe that's why he dropped it.
Garner, the lone back. Unleashes the deep ball. He made the catch. And they get the first by converting on 4th down.
Give this defense a shot.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Hit the ball.
Pushes it out to the left. Loss of about 1.
The smart coach will call this one.
Pressure. Big opening. He made the play with his feet rather than his arm there.
It's just so frustrating as a defense when a quarterback takes off and makes a play, because that's just one more thing you have to defend against.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Touchdown, Oakland.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
A 9-point difference doesn't do them much good, so they'll go for 2 and a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Right comes in motion.
Get in there.
Garner. They fail on the 2-point conversion.
It's really hard to score that close to the goal line. The defense knows you're coming and stacks the line with all their big guys.
Janikowski is back and ready to put this one in the air. He got all of that one. He has some room. Touchdown, Baltimore. He did a great job of taking that return all the way to the touchdown.
Boom! That guy was gone. He just waited for the opportunity, saw it, and he took it.
So they'll try to get the 2 here. Dropping back. Pressure coming. The 2-point try is no good.
You only get 1 try at the 2-point conversion. The offense has to be perfect.
So it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that made up this scoring drive.
This is why your return guy is so important in every game. In no time at all, you can go from losing to winning with 1 big run back. It also seems to fire up the rest of the guys when your special teams get you some points.
He downs it in the end zone. So he downs the kick in the end zone.
This is what I would call in this situation.
They line up in the I formation. Man in motion. Under pressure, throwing. Incomplete pass. And somehow got that pass off.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Back off, DB. Sideline to sideline.
Drops back. Closing in. Gets the pass off. He knew that one was a catch if he didn't hit him hard.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Give it all you got. Stay after.
Baltimore doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Gets rid of it. Hits him in stride. The 50. What a play.
Long pass, long gain after the catch. They did everything but score on that one.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Pressure with the pass. Interception. Boulware makes them pay for that mistake.
The defender had his eye in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to make the pick.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Only one man back. Changing the play now. Has room.
He's over 100 yards in the 4th quarter. You can't ask for much more than that from your back.
Holmes, the deep man. Guilford directing traffic.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Come on,
Beaker makes the tackle at the 49-yard line.
No gain on the play.
They'll go from the I formation. Guilford gets set, calling an audible, using motion. About a 1-yard loss.
On the play. Loss of 2 on the play.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 46. The Raiders come out with 8 guys in the box. Sharp in motion.
On the 46-yard line.
Handed off to the back. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Looking for an option. Throwing. Still behind, but he has it. And he stopped at the 49. Lewis found the seam of the defense and did a great job bringing the pass in.
That's the kind of timing you can only get through repetition in practice.
He's punting for the 4th time tonight. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. We'll go back to the play on the field.
Give this one a shot.
We'll see.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw. Nearly intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. And he lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
The Raiders line up in a 5-receiver set this time. Drops back. He did his best to make something happen there.
Yeah, but the defense contained him. There was no way they were going to let him out. They got after him pretty quickly there.
Under pressure. This pass is incomplete.
Time to call a special teams play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Only one man in the backfield. Guilford gets set, calling an audible now. Man in motion. The Came with a blitz, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Yeah, and that's why you send all those guys to plug up the hole. At that time, there were no holes at all.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 45. Holmes, the lone back. Looks like he's calling an audible.
On the 45-yard line.
Dilfer with a man in motion. Breaking through. The 40. What a play.
I'll tell you this, that one was successful because the line held their blocks just long enough for the back to get into the secondary. Then he did the rest, showing great moves and quick feet.
Directing traffic.
74.
Using motion. Holmes. And it looks like there's a penalty on the play.
Offsides on the defense. The penalty is declined. Second down.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
2nd and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Oakland comes out in their nickel package. Lewis, just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
It's 3rd down, 2 to go. The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Pickup of about a yard in the run. So as the game winds down, we'll see the place kicker. Looks like he's calling an audible. Tosses it out to the right. Oakland calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. The backs are lined up in an I. Lewis gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He sees something in the defense.
Get in there. That all you got, Cowboys? They got nothing.
Hands it off. Jackson breaks the play up in the backfield.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
They line up in the I formation. Lewis. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one. So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. And here is tonight's horse trailer player of the game. So this one will be from about 31 yards out. Baltimore calls a timeout. That's their last one.
You better kick it here.
Number 3 is lined up for the field goal.
The kick is up through the uprights and good. The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 88 back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. The Ravens come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs.
Eagle left. Hit him low.
Pass play here on first down. With the pass, he hits his receiver, runs him over. Brown has been very effective thus far. 5 catches for him. The coach is having them hurry it up. He'll stop the clock with the spike. With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. The corners are backing off.
Sideline to sideline. Take him out. Hawkeye right. Give it all you got, D. Come on. They got nothing.
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete.
Time to call a special teams play.
Leckler will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Baltimore 25, Oakland 6. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.